Okay, let's get into this fruits basket. Sorry for the wait. Uh, it's been a while. Well, actually, it's been just a minute. It's been just a minute, guys. Anyways, um, yeah, we're here. Shoot, I forgot. My ass forgot to post this out to everybody, didn't I? Didn't I? Hold on. I am going. I am going to give me a sec. Give me a sec. I yeah, this is one of, this is on me here. Just hold up. Because I was trying to set up a stream and then there was like I was also trying to make the create this and trying to make the thumbnail for the Fumetsu, and honestly I shouldn't have done that because I wasn't really feeling that one anyways. I just got kind of sidetracked and I was suddenly asked to uh, do do shit, just kind of ask about, oh, is there a silver line or is there a gold line for this one thing? I whatever. I just I'm all over the place. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Um, is everyone can see the stream okay? I knew there was like a bunch of people waiting. I'm just stumbling there. But I didn't want to use standby to indicate like I'm still trying to fix think things up, because again I wanted to. Oh shoot. I wanted to take care of other things here. Yeah, okay. I think we're good to go. I people will trickle in the chat. All right, let's get into Fruits Basket, guys. I'm just gonna be real right now. Like, I don't know what's gonna break me first. It's not a matter. I don't think it's a matter anymore of. I don't think it's a matter of anymore of which one's gonna break. Which one's gonna break me? It's more of which one's gonna break me first. Is it gonna be 86, or is it gonna be this, or is it gonna be Fruits Baskets? This is tough. Because I almost spoiled myself when I was sifting through Twitter. And I was like, oh, no. Twitter is always be tripping. Like especially when they try to criticize shows, they're trying to make some deeper sense, but they play it up. I'm not gonna have that discussion though. That's not me. That's not my expertise. That belongs to someone with better resources. Anyways, um, I heard this episode was just something else. I heard it was hearsay. Uh, this show is so good. Why is it so? Why is this show series so good? It has a lot clicking for it that most other shows don't really have, and then some. Twitter is such a bad place to talk for anything. I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't be doing. I may, I feel like I may not want to be doing any the streams to your eternity anymore, because apparently you're not allowed to. You're apparently not allowed on Twitter to talk shit about that show. Apparently, like you say, but you're allowed to somehow shit on 86, because Fumetsu isn't like a big brain show, so it's just like, hey, everyone took it and such. But that's not my discussion to have. I feel like I may not want to do reactions to that, like maybe something separately, because I don't want it to have a repercut. Because if I have any particularly critical take, it's gonna have a backlash on the Fruits Basket streams, and I don't want that. I honestly don't want that. I honestly do not want that because that happened once with episode 5 reaction, and it really had a nasty look up. It really placed a nasty stat on the fruits basket stream in my head right after. Even though that fucking react show episode was really good. I think this is the thing. Troll's got to deal with Akito. Troll's got to talk some sense into that bitch. Meanwhile, someone gotta find. Yo, Yuki can't. Yuki probably lost him. Right? Who's gonna find him first? Who's gonna find Kyo first? And tell him you're not worthless. You don't. You're not undeserving. You deserve some. You deserve happiness. Someone gotta save his ass and tell him this. Will it be Yuki? Will it be Toru? Will it be somebody else? Will it be himself? I don't think. I doubt it's the latter. I really doubt it's the latter. This 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 is something I'm just very like I know they're gonna get like I know the ending. They're all gonna at least have some sort of happy conclusion, but that road is really rough. The road there is rough. That's all I'm gonna say. And we suffer as viewers, and they suffer. Someone gotta break the chain at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be this. I don't think it's gonna be this episode. I don't think it's gonna be a case where they break it all at once, or it maybe here, maybe he starting here. It starts breaking one by one. But yeah, I'm just gonna get started on this. I hope I'm ready. Like, imagine if I know A6 is gonna be heavy. I know this one's heavy too. I'm just want again. I just want to know which one's gonna break me first, not which one is gonna break me, which one's gonna break me first. So it's totally different. But the questions just like they seem similar, but they have different intentions. Anyways, let's get to episode 9 of season 3 or final season, as you could say it. After it, yeah, I do. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. He's someone stop this bitch. Yeah, he he's pushing everyone away. It's just hiding sadness. Toru knows it. Toru knows it better than anyone. Why are you asking her? Hmm. Up. I'm. I mean, if they, even if he does, even if Kyo does get found, it doesn't solve everything. Of course, like they still gotta deal with the curse itself. They still gotta. Like I don't even think if Akito is calmed down, it's necessarily gonna start solving everything at once. There's also Korean. We got. I hope that man's alright. I'm like I know he wasn't he wasn't stabbed in the valve. He probably wasn't stabbed in the valve spot, but you could die from loss of blood pretty easily, depending on where it's stabbed. Hey, bruh. Most importantly, did you see? Say his name, man. Oops. Fuck. He just like I just fell for the trick. I turned the other way when I didn't think you turned this way. Oh boy. Toro can kind of relate though when her own mom died, her mom died, and she's kind of had to, you know, kind of is just out by herself. I mean, I mean, the first episode literally we see her camping out. Ay, oh jeez, Toro is brave enough to at least try to reach out while she waving that fucking that. God fucking damn it, man. She's above the circle, but not part of the circle, and yeah, that's why she's this lonely. Maybe she was this lonely to begin with, and then she's just trying to act not. She's not. Fucking. Fool who? Who? She didn't get it. Mm. She admitted it. We knew. Yeah, it was from. It's time to stop getting attached to her. She does. Doesn't even want to admit that she had no control. She had no true control this time. I just realized like how easily those bonds could have been broken if she wasn't. She was gonna find him. Mm. She's she's willing to forgive. She's willing to forgive her. This track is fucking hitting. Oh gosh. No, she's not gonna be. She's not like that. Look at that. How can you think she's gonna do anything like that? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Oh no 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 no. Oh shit. Oh, she's in disarray. Oh, please be okay. Oh gosh. No, I'm pretty sure she's okay, but holy fuck, this is not. I just. Hey. Oh no no no. She's actually caring for her. No. No no. Oh yeah, it was raining a lot. So that's why I had a chance of doing that. Yeah, she admitted that too. Oh yeah, that's where the tent. That's where the tent used to be. There was a landslide. She'll be fine. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine, but I mean, it depends on how not if the height if it isn't that high that she does it that she's able to survive the fall. Oh gosh. Of course you gotta rush her. That's your boo right there. Thank you. Man's alive. Man, I'll be fine. Just gotta stay in the hospital for a while. She should visit him too. Oh, please don't look. Please don't say this is your fault, man. Oh no, are we gonna get to where she forgets everything? Oh, man, yeah, she stood still when she ran when he ran off. But she was still trying to absorb trying to take everything in at the time. It feels like oh, it's just these silly interactions and all, but again, when it comes down to when you may have to you can stick together or stay apart or have to come apart, these sort of memories are gonna come back. Yeah, and over time, she's right. Memories like this will become precious, even if there's something so whimsical at the time. And then the heavy moments that do come are all that more valuable. That shapes our livelihood as we grow older, as we move on. New experiences here and there, new love here and there, etc. etc. No. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh Christ! Yes. Finally. Not the most ideal ways. Oh, yeah, yeah. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Is he still is he still going off to his own place? Or is it still not over yet, isn't it? Oh, Momoji, where you been, man? Yeah, they still. Yeah, the curse is still there. We still gotta fucking deal with that. She wanted to visit. Oh man, Akito doesn't look very superimposing anymore. The first time she appeared, the first time she showed up like that. You know, remember the first time when she showed up, when she just kind of showed up like at the school in that outfit. But I mean, it wasn't her fault that she felt that Toru got injured. I mean, the scratch by the dag, the wound, the skin wound from the dag was something else, but the fall wasn't really her. Because they're idiots to not blame you. I mean, isn't that good? Yeah, there's a lot of he is a nice guy. He is a really nice guy. Too kind for his own good. Not just like the stab thing, but like how she's tied him down all this time. I still don't like her. I still don't like Akito, but fuck, I can understand how that feels. Like it's not like I'm blind to how she's feeling. I mean, if anyone else, sure. I hope they do get an actual proper makeup. Hmm. Just sat down right next to you, literally. This is the Akito Redemption episode too. Shigure actually does get concerned about Akito, for better or worse. Eh, yeah, I mean, baby steps. He's right. This man right. Oh man. Yeah, I mean it's okay to not like her, but at least like there's a way she can, there's some sort of redemption, like she can put something past. This show is, of course, it's not trying to ask you to like her. Of course not. But at least like it confirms like in the end she's just another human being. Just went through some just went through some just nasty stuff and just grew to hate a lot. But man, I was like I I had a feeling like Toro would be okay, but I was still concerned even then. Because it was like, oh, did she they better not do this whole thing like, oh, she forgot about They don't fucking do that. Please don't do that. I would just be so effing pissed. Please don't hint at that either. Please, I. Oh man, that night. Oh yeah. Is is the next episode gonna be with? Funny enough, okay. Well, I don't know the whole the kill deal. Oh, I get, I know, but where's you? Are we gonna get? Is next episode gonna be with Yuki and Machi yet, or do they still need to cover things up here before they go on to that? I'm interested. I can't wait. Yeah, we're not meant to like Akito. The show makes it so apparent from day one, but it does make her some. But it does. But it's able to make her into someone that we can still kind of sympathize with. Don't you like? That's not the point. That's not the point of a character like her. And the funny thing is like she is a pillar for the show. She is a pillar for the series. You gotta need that one villain. Just like they're not just a villain to be villain. They're a villain because this and this happened in their life that just fucked them over. It's you can also feel neutral about it though either. I mean, if you do like her because of how her character is, I mean that's good for you. But again, like it's not meant to make you to try to make you like her. I was I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be so tilted. Like I knew where Akito was having the dagger. Like I knew she would try to stab. Like she was mentally distraught. A lot of things were happening here and there. Um, and the thing that there is one of a little bit of a pet peeve I had is where the little lighthearted take where Shigure where you can find Shigure and just like, oh, you freaking reek of booze. Oh, I do. It was okay. It was fun by itself, but it was just like, okay, we gotta be concerned. Like, little, cat, kills somewhere and then just goes somewhere, and I just realized just went in the lost direction, and then you don't know what's happening to Toru and Akito in time. Again, like yeah, it'll take some time to forgive Akito. Again, but again, you don't need to like her. It's not a show. I've already said that a million times. There's still loose ends to be taken care of, because it zoomed in on the other somas. Even Momoji, who's already been freed, the curse is still there. The glooming is still there. The sense of like there's a sense of loneliness, you know, creeping, you know, there's like this atmosphere of loneliness with that, in that particular part. Um, I I'm very impressed by the episode. I I was prepared. I was actually mentally prepared this time. I don't know about I don't know about that for that other show's next episode though. And but I still was just try like I was like I know Joe was gonna be okay, but it was still like, oh, please do not do that. Don't, because I don't know if they're gonna pull that. I didn't know if they're gonna just pull that anime original shit, and I don't want I don't want I don't want this I don't want this point where like, oh, she forgot her mem she suddenly has like she has like amnesia because how she hit her head. I don't do that. Please don't do that. I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad if they did that. I don't think they will. I mean, I could be wrong, but of all things, don't do that. The funny thing, I want to point that out. Momoji kind of said it best. It's like maybe it's because you're idiots of just like not putting the blame on you, they're actually forgiving you on those two. It's like maybe that's good, right? Maybe it's so good to have idiots. Because like when a show kind of has a little bit of a you know like someone that acts like a like an idiot, or just like only two brain cells, but it just like messes around because he's like kind of he or she's kind of like an idiot. We kind of need those characters in a social in a social circle. I mean, it kind of it makes the whole I guess the interactions that much more that much more uh that much more rich. It makes it more like profound and all that. um I don't like the I rarely forgive the amnesia trope. I rarely ever forgive it. It doesn't make me necessarily dislike the show overall, but it will stick out as a nasty flaw depending on how it's handled. I've never liked it. It just complicates shit. Even though I know amnesia can happen, I don't want it to happen because it just only sets up for more convoluted nonsense. And I've seen quite a number of shows that do that, and frankly, I don't think I've liked any one of them. Uh, Again, we don't. I will also notice that Shigure does, like, for better or worse, he will show concern for Akito. I mean, yeah, like, how do we like notice that? And and Shigeru is right. Shigeru just nailed it on the head. Baby steps. I mean, regardless of what you hate or where you like or hate now, or just you're neutral about it. What she has to do now, take the first step. I mean, the first step is making an actual friend. It's funny how she is trying to tie them together to tie tie the somas in with these chains, and so she's a higher up. This is crazy. This is actually like a lot more meaning now, because you could be high and mighty as a god, but you on a dimensional plane, and everyone else is down. He is technically down here. You lonely up there, right? That so it makes the so so yeah, it's kind of a lonely god concept that is actually used right, and not something just shoe ended at the end like fucking Gridman. We know how that one turned out. It and and I liked how they showed Toru sitting next to her, not below her, not above her, right at her level. It's like found you, all that. It's really good. I don't think I really need to talk about Toru, Well, I guess I could try, but it's kind of a given, you know, because she's just like, please be happy. Well, please be happy even if I'm not there, because Kyo has never really had a Kyo has always tried and been sort of, has never really had a really permanent sense of happiness in his life. Never. Yuki, I don't think Yuki has either. Like all this time, well, Kyo's got it worse. Kyo's always got it worse. He's always been devaluing himself, regardless, and that's why he's all so standoffish. And Yuki to a good extent, although I don't think he's as severe. I mean, it's still messed up on Yuki's side too, but with Kyo's side, with Kyo's case, he needs someone like Toro. He definitely needs one. For Yuki, I really think Machi fits him fits for him because Kyo again, long story short, she's already accepted Kyo for who he is, or who he is, regardless of how things turn out, and still and loves him because of that. It again, it's no over. There's four more episodes left. Still need to tie. You know, I although we could say the I would hope the most severe part is over. I mean, I know the emotional highs will still be there. The maybe the most emotional high will still to come. But at least I think most of the majority of the conflicts can come to pass. I mean, I'd hope. Um, I'm glad Corretto's okay too. I was he's a really nice guy. Maybe too nice for his own good though. He's nice to a fault, if anything. Um, is there anything else yeah? You know the part where she was holding hands with her mom, when she's in that dream state, and she lets go because like she can't. I think it's more of representing that she can't stay tied to remembering about her mom anymore and try to find her own sense of happiness, which would be with Kyo, because that's the one she loves. And I would hope Kyo would also think the similar ways. Although I still feel like it's still a divide. It's still a divide with him right now. That kiss was really satisfying, but there's still need the barrier is still kind of there. It's just kind of just people just it just took a lot of chips. Um, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, Fruits Basket scores still making the case for animated, still making the case for being for being an animated season candidate, or maybe an animated year candidate, depending on how everything else this year plays out. Uh, Season 2 is better. Each episode gets better and better. Oh yeah, for real. Like there was no doubt. We already knew. We already know about that. Four more episodes, and people were complaining about the pacing, but maybe the faster pacing for this point in the story works better than the more slower pacing in the previous two seasons, where they're trying to flesh out the characters, one by one, piece by piece, progressively. And where finals, you could just kind of ramp up and wrap up some, hurry up to wrap, just kind of hurry up a little bit to wrap up some things. That's why I feel like the faster pace would benefit more. Yeah, I am gonna miss this show. I really am. I mean, it's been worth it. I mean, I wish I again, I wish I had better settings to befit the sort of show to react to, but I'm glad I just been able to follow it to up to this point. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the. That's gonna do it for it. I mean, it hasn't completely broken me, but it has made me mostly distraught. It's still really up in the air for me as to which one's gonna really break me first. 86 for this. it's still a strong chance this will, but with how 86 is going, like I don't know, I don't know. Oh man. Anyways, that'll be it for me. Like, share, subscribe, follow me on other social media platforms you use. You can also join my Discord server, but it's gonna do it for the stream, guys. And thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate the feedback with the fruits baskets, and I've been glad it came this way so far. Only 4 more episodes left though. Gotta hang in there. But yeah, this is Real Station signing off. See you next time. Take care. Stay safe.